respected chairpersons and all the faculty. I welcome you all for my presentation entitled Sutika Unmada, a cognitive disorder with special reference to postpartum psychosis. Myself, Dr. Deepa MN, working as assistant professor in SS Ayurvedic Medical College, Haveri. So, coming to introduction, so postpartum period is the time period following immediately after the delivery up to 6 to 12 weeks. Okay. So, where in postpartum period, the anatomical and physiological changes revert back to pre-pregnant state. That is the importance of postpartum period. So, pregnancy and the postpartum period are the time which is sufficiently stressful to provoke the mental illnesses because of the hormonal changes and other biological changes. So, postpartum psychosis is one among the psychiatric emergency, and it is the leading cause of maternal mortality. Okay. So, according to Ayurveda classics, Sutika Paricharya is explained for the Punarnavi Bhava, that is the rejuvenation of the Sharira Dhatu, which is caused because of the Garbha Vriddhi Kshapita, that is Dhatu Kshaya because of the Garbha Vriddhi, and Shitilata of the Sarva Sharira Dhatu, Pravahana Vedana, then Kleda Rakta Nisruti. Whatever the maternal stress caused during the process of labor, because of all such factors, she will be having Sharira Shunyata. Okay? So, among the Chatushashti Sutika Roga, one Unmada is mentioned by Acharya Kashyapa, but its Nidana, Lakshana, Samprapti and Chikitsa is not mentioned separately. So, we can consider Samana, Unmada, Nidana, Lakshana, Samprapti, sometimes Chikitsa. So, next is causes of postpartum psychosis. So, obstetric complications during pregnancy and labor like PIH, eclampsia, pre-eclampsia, and gestational diabetes mellitus, and complications during labor such as prolonged labor, difficult labor, and cesarean section. Okay, so on. Then pre-existing psychiatric disorders, pre-pregnant state, and then family history of a psychological disorder, and it is having genetic association also. Then coming to biochemical factors, mainly during postpartum, the sudden change of the sudden fall in the hormone level take place. That is the main pathophysiology. So, mainly estrogen and progesterone hormones, which act as a neuroprotective, it enhances the production of serotonin, it acts as a dopaminergic, and it has impact on the monoaminergic function. Then progesterone is a neuroactive substance which act as a sedative, hypnotic, anxiolytic property, and it is a smooth muscle relaxant also. And then prolactin hormone, it modulates the anxiety and depressive like behaviors. Then coming to the next causes, lifestyle changes. It is very common to have sleep deprivations during postpartum period. Next is immunological factors, that is increased cytokines, pro-inflammatory cells, and cytotoxic natural killer cells, and then psychosocial factors like lack of family support, life stressors, relationship conflicts, and unmet maternal needs. Next, these are the symptoms of postpartum psychosis. So, based on these three factors, we have to diagnose the postpartum psychosis. One is history before the pregnancy, history during the antenatal period, and history during the postpartum period. And next is clinical presentation, what patient is having, and then Edinburgh's postnatal depression score. It is having 10 questionnaires. Based on this, we have to take the score, total score, and we have to diagnosis. And most commonly, the postpartum psychosis is having bipolar presentation, manic and depressive phases. Next is, these are the differential diagnosis of postpartum psychosis. Coming to complications, we have suicidal tendency, infanticide, lack of mother-baby bonding, marital and family problems affects the health of the newborn. Next is coming to the management. Management starts from the preconceptional care. That is the importance of preconceptional care, because we have to assess the health status of the couple. And next is antenatal assessment and screening of the specially psychological disorders, and then support from the family and the partner. Next is hospitalization if the patient becomes aggressive. Then is pharmacological treatment like electroconvulsive therapy, antipsychotics, antidepressants, and mood stabilizers. Next is patient needs long-term psychiatric care. Next, coming to the Ayurveda perspective of postpartum psychosis, So, Sutika Unmada term is explained only by Acharya Kashyapa in Dushprajata Chikitsa. Next is Unmada. Next is in Charaka Samhita. Charaka Acharya explained it under the Agantuja Unmada. Stree during the Prajanana Kala is prone for the Unmada. Next is Unmada Nidan and Samprapti. So, as I have told that there is no separate mentioning of the Sutika, Unmada, Lakshana, Samprapti, Chikitsa and all. So, we have to concentrate mainly on the Samanya Unmada Nidana and Samanya Sutika Roga Nidana, as it is one of the Sutika Roga. Next is coming to the Chikitsa. Under Samanya Sutika Roga Chikitsa, the first shloka explained in the Kashyap Samhita, Charaka Samhita again, it is a Bhautika Jivaniya, Brahmaniya, Madhura, Vatahara, Siddhar, Abhyanga. Like we have to mainly concentrate on this. Bhautika, according to Chakrapani commentary, it is Bhautikam Bhutaharam. What are the medications which is explained in the Unmada and Apasmara can be used in Sutika Unmada also. Next is Trivida Chikitsa, Daiva Vapashaya, Yukti Vapashaya and Sattva coming to conclusion, women will have so many changes during pregnancy and postpartum. So among them, postpartum psychosis is one of the psychiatric emergency which is associated with the risk of mother and associated risk of the mother and baby health. So here, by following the Sutika Paricharya, we have to relieve the it is Sutika Paricharya is explained not only to relieve the physical stress but also the mental stress of the mother, and which helps in overcome the cognitive disorders like postpartum psychosis. Thank you, one and all.